Ladies and gentlemen, one of these young ladies will be your next Miss Fayetteville State University.
6 lovely young ladies competed for the title of Miss Fayetteville State University at this year's pageant, which celebrated its 20th anniversary.
Ladies and gentlemen, the charismatic, the lovely, the dependable, the always you can count on.
The night was filled with memories from days gone by, with the original pageant director, Olivia Chavez, as well as a celebration of many former queens who were on hand.
It was so incredibly amazing, such a wonderful blessing. Just to be an ambassador for this wonderful, illustrious university and represent these people was just magical. I can't even begin to describe to you.
Just going back to that experience and looking at how we have evolved today into a pageant with scholarship, talent, and other things, it was just good to know that the history of the school and the legacy continues and is building to a greater level.
This year's theme, the Blue Review, helped accent the historical significance of the pageant, paying homage to a time when things were simply groovy. From original narratives, dance, and song, these ladies left their hearts and souls on stage.
I am not my hair.
But in the end, there could only be one Miss Fayetteville State University.
Our first runner-up is contestant number 2, Jasmine McCoy.
Tatiana Mosley now wears the crown.
It's honestly a true blessing. I didn't expect it at all. Every single contestant was beautiful. We were all unique, and so it's really a true blessing to be able to represent this university.
From her sportswear selection,
And I was telling my parents, thank you for exposing me to so much. When I was younger, they took me to Taekwondo. So when they said athletic wear, I was like, what am I going to do? Taekwondo.
to her cover of the Beatles, Yesterday.
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. You have to really give yourself to the audience and give yourself to the judges. And, you have to show that you're eclectic and that you're unique and that you're different, all in still, maintaining this poise and this elegance and this beauty. And so at first I was really stressing it, but when I got out on that stage and I just, got into my John Lennon, Paul McCartney mode, and I just did it, and it turned out pretty well, I hope.
The crowd roared her on.
It's a feeling you can't explain, to know that so many students here at the university are behind you. I believe that you reap what you sow. And so it's nice to see that I've sown into people's lives so they can sow into mine.
And now she joins the legacy of those who came before her.
Sleepless nights. I mean, this is a constant 24-hour thing. People are watching you constantly. So you always have to be on your P's and Q's to remember that, you are an ambassador for the university.
Going through the pageant process will refine them in a way that they won't be able to appreciate until they get out and they start dealing with other adults in the professional world, and they see some of these tips, these experiences they have that relate to real life, not just being on stage, not just I won a crown, but I have refined who I am, I've polished who I am, I've looked at who I am, and I know how to present it to people in the best way, and that's what you take out into life.
By holding the crown, I hope to, of course, encourage other ladies to get involved here on campus. I want people to, get involved and get culturally aware and become culturally diverse, and submerge themselves in the culture here at Fayetteville State and in other cultures as well. And hopefully I can just inspire others, maybe even create more scholarship money for, girls who would like to study abroad, or even guys that would like to study abroad. I just want to give back to this university so much because it's given me such an effective education and such an effective way of living.